Thinking Fast and Slow by Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman is a deep exploration of the human mind and how we make decisions. The book introduces the concept of two mental systems that govern our thinking. System one is fast, automatic, emotional, and intuitive. It helps us make quick decisions and handle routine tasks with minimal effort. For example, identifying emotions in someone's face or driving a familiar route relies on system one. System two is slow, deliberate, logical, and effortful. It is activated when we solve complex problems, analyze data, or make conscious decisions. While system two is more reliable, it requires energy and often defers to the quicker but less accurate system one. Kahneman argues that much of our thinking is dominated by system one, which often leads to cognitive biases, systematic errors in judgment. Some of the most important biases he explains include anchoring bias. People rely too heavily on initial information, anchors, when making decisions, even if the anchor is unrelated. Availability heuristic. We overestimate the likelihood of events based on how easily examples come to mind. For example, fearing plane crashes after hearing about one in the news. Representativeness heuristic. Judgments are made based on stereotypes rather than statistical logic, leading to faulty conclusions. Framing effect. The way information is presented significantly influences our choices. For example, 90% survival versus 10% mortality. One of the book's most influential contributions is prospect theory, developed by Kahneman and his colleague Amos Tversky. The theory explains that people perceive losses more intensely than equivalent gains, a phenomenon called loss aversion. For example, losing 100 rupees feels worse than gaining 100 feels good. This helps explain irrational behaviors in finance, investing, and risk management. Kahneman also explores the planning fallacy, which describes our tendency to underestimate how long tasks will take and how much they'll cost, even when past experiences suggest otherwise. This happens because people focus on their intentions and plans, the inside view, instead of using statistical realities, the outside view. Another powerful distinction Kahneman introduces is between the experiencing self and the remembering self. The experiencing self lives in the moment and feels pleasure or pain, while the remembering self reflects on past events and makes decisions based on memories. Often we make major life decisions based on what we remember rather than what we actually experienced. The book concludes